Hi, and welcome back to the challenge. So today is your restorative day. It's just time to rest now and chill out. And we're going to do that by connecting with our breath. So this is going to be a restorative and therapeutic practice. Now, in today's practice, a couple of members of our community, Johannes and Steffi, they came on one of the retreats and they were telling me, like, when they did the first challenge, they'd be like, all of a sudden you're like, get this ball and have this prop, and then we have to like go online, try to find the prop, and then we can. So we're just going with household stuff today because I have like nice yoga blankets that I normally have in my house, but we're not shooting at my house today. So anyways, this is actually good that we have just normal blankets. Okay, so or normal towels rather. So you're gonna take a normal towel that is whatever dimensions, and you're gonna fold it in half, and then you're gonna accordion fold it. What does that mean? That means like an accordion. You fold it this way, and how thick are you making it? Well, you want it to be about 2.5 thick. I'm gonna go a little narrower. Okay, so you can see now 2.5 inches thick. 2.5. I just said 2.5 thick. 2.5 units of measurement thick. Okay, 2.5 inches. All right, and then so it has this nice lift, and this is basically going to support the length of your spine to give you a little bit of opening when you go to lie down over it. The other towel is just a pillow for your head, so you can fold it like that. Now this pillow for your head is important because you want your head to have a little bit of this angle when you're lying down for pranayama. Okay. So the last thing I want to tell you about pranayama before we get into this is that you might be like, well, this is boring as hell. I'm not going to do this thing. I can just take the whole day off. No, the pranayama it's often thought of as the more powerful practice than just the yoga asana. In fact, I've been told, like my teacher went and studied at the Iyengar Institute in India a bunch, and she was kind of saying like, oh yeah, so like it'd be like all Westerners for the asana classes, and then when it would be pranayama classes, all the local people would come, and so they were like, the people who were in the know were like, I don't waste my time doing these physical exercises that Americans like to do. Instead, we're going to do the real, or go into the real practice. So you can kind of think of it like that. And the very last thing I'll say is, if you look in the Yoga Sutras, the practice that is associated with taking you even further and further is this practice. I won't get into too much detail about it, but the asana, again, is just thought of as you're cultivating a seat. All that it mentions is that it's your seat for meditation. So now we're going to get into this breathing practice. Okay, so I'm going to lie with my buttocks a few inches away from this so that it comes to my bottom rib when I go to lie down. And then this goes for my head. So all this is doing is kind of going in between your shoulder blades to push and to open up your heart a bit so that when you breathe, your chest will be more open, which you're going to feel as soon as you go to lie down. Let's take a deep breath together, a slow one. You feel how expansive the breath is now, how easy it is to take a full breath. Okay, now, depending on what's going on with your lower back, it might start to ache your lower back if you stretch your legs straight out like this. So you could put a pillow underneath your knees, or you can just keep your knees bent, feet on the floor. Otherwise, the thighs descending will give you even more chest expansion. So if you can stretch the legs all the way out, cool. Then turn your palms up at your side. Let your shoulders fall open. Let your feet fall open. Relax. So for the first half minute, we're just going to let the body relax. You can scan the body for areas of tension, and at the same time scan for areas that feel very open, relaxed, spacious. Just notice. And then bringing your awareness to your breath. Just notice the rhythm of your breath. Don't try to control it at first, just watch. And then start to slow down your breath, consciously slow down your breath. So you can feel your lungs expanding and deflating. But don't slow it down so much to where you're creating any strain. So this place that you're in right now where you're very calm and relaxed, this shavasana, state of shavasana, you want to try to keep that throughout this practice. If you start to get nervous, excited, breath feels shaky, just relax, go back to shavasana, and then join me once you find shavasana again. So for the next minute, we're just going to practice this slower, rhythmic breathing. Practicing fully expanding the lungs. Maybe even inserting a little pause at the top and fully deflating. Throughout the day, we just tend to take little shallow breaths. So fully expanding is good for the health of your lungs. For the organs. It's teaching you to be able to move oxygen with more efficiency. Now, the last part of the practice, we're going to make a slight constriction in the back of the throat so the breath makes sound. So take a deep breath in. And then like you're fogging a mirror in front of your mouth, make a Now see if you can make that same noise as you breathe in. And as you breathe out with your mouth closed. As you breathe in with your mouth closed. Maintain the shavasana quality. Continue to practice your Ujjayi Pranayama. Keeping your shoulders relaxed, keeping your jaw and your tongue relaxed. You don't have to push so hard to where you could hear the sound across the room, but if I came and put my ear right close to you, I'd be able to hear that sound. Make sure that you can still hear the sound. Then let go of that breath, relax. Then for the last part, we're going to practice a Viloma Pranayama. So you're going to take a slow, steady breath in, fully expand your lungs. Pause at the top, let a third of the breath out, let another third out, let it all out. I'm going to do that 3 times. Take an Ujjayi breath in, slight constriction. Pause, let a third out. Pause, let another third out. Pause, let it all out. Again. Pause at the top, let a third out. Pause, another third out. Pause, all the breath out. Last one. I'll let you go at your own pace. Then just relax completely again. Gently bend your knees. Roll over to your side and press up. Sit with your palms together and just take a moment to notice the effects of the practice. So you might feel light through the body, energized but calm. If you're not used to the feeling, like you might feel like a little stony feeling through your head. So just know, however you feel, just notice. Thank you. Namaste. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that practice. If you did, if you're new to it and you experienced some of the benefit of practicing, like I feel super calm, and really connected. So however you feel, let me know below. If that's a new practice for you, I'm really interested to hear your experience with it. And it's become such a profound experience for me that it's something that I've added to my morning routine because I really like what it does for me, how the feelings that I just described. Holly likes it too. He hangs out with me in the morning. We do it together. So that's that. Now also today, being part of your restorative day, it's really important when you're making a commitment to do something that's physically demanding that you give back to yourself. So if you have time today, like take a nice warm bath or a shower, a nice long shower or something like that. Maybe not because you got to conserve water or something. I don't know, we'll do something nice for yourself that doesn't destroy the environment. And yeah, just think of this as a day where you can give back to yourself for all the work that you've done. All right, that's all I got to say. Hit that like button, and I'll see you on Monday. We'll get right back into the challenge. Or is it Monday? Shoot, I don't know what day it is. I'll see you on the next day of the challenge, which will be the first day of the week. which I tend to think of as Monday, but okay. Bye.